So, greetings and welcome to Nairobi, Kenya. Guys, Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya, which is one of the most amazing cities in Africa. Very dangerous. So guys, we have arrived at the Nairobi city. So this is a city that just amazing to be. Is one of the most city that actually it's improving day in day out, because when actually you move in this city, you'll never fail to notice some changes, construction here and there. So it's just a cool place. So we around this place, as we walk around this place, you can find like everything is just interesting around this place. First, from the beautiful cabros, well designed, that you just want to sit down and relax and enjoy. Beautiful shades, beautiful buildings to look around this place. Yeah, like here somewhere along Jogo House, this where the headquarters for the police is situated. So you see this the black, this is actually the police flag, how it's colored, the black, yellow and the green. Yeah, it represents the police flag. If I'm not right, somebody correct me there. Okay, so I want to tell you why Nairobi and Kenya is so famous among like the East African countries, the most African countries, because you may notice that when a person maybe is asked what is the capital city of, like, name any country in Africa, they'll probably tell you, like they'll think and tell you Kenya. So I just want to tell you why Kenya is so famous among the African countries. So sit tight, stay tuned. Don't forget to like the video for those who are new, for those who are there returning, for the new people. Greetings, my name is Evans and welcome to Epale Evans vlog. So sit, enjoy the vlog. So guys, I'm gonna highlight why Nairobi is so famous, or why Kenya is so famous, and randomly I've not researched anything, but if you feel like I've left something out, guys, you should give a comment down there, so that maybe we can know. Yeah, so one, the culture, like an African culture, like Kenyan culture is so welcoming. You have the communities that have beautiful and different cultures that's so interesting to watch. Talk of Maasai, talk of Luya, talk of Swahili, talk of Luo. Yes, the Swahili from Mombasa, actually they have that amazing culture. Number two, Kenya is so famous for one thing we call wild-beast migration. So these are wild beasts that crosses from Tanzania side, Serengeti, when actually it's dry there, to come to Kenya, Masai Mara, for greener pasture. So one thing you'll notice that there are millions of wild beasts, and every year many tourists come to just see these spectacular in nature process. So they have to cross a river, I think is the River Mara or something like that, to Kenya. Yeah. So now, okay, another point why Kenya is famous or interesting. Have you ever heard of some people like Eliud Kipchoge? This is one of the marathon runners of Kenya that has broken the record. We call him the GOAT because actually, like the greatest of all times. Yeah, this is a famous marathon runner that has put the Kenyan flag up there. Also, we had some swimmers like okay, some famous swimmers also in Kenya. I don't remember the name. Ian Duncan, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Ian Duncan. So they are like javelin, like the famous yeah, that is the David Rudisha's is also one of the famous. So Kenya is known for a great marathon. And you can see like even like countries like Uganda, you can see like those people who are winning a gold medal from Uganda. Some of them might have come to Kenya because the only country that's so competitive in Africa in terms of marathon or athletics is the Ethiopia. Yeah, but like recently we have the fastest man in Kenya, Ferdinand Omanyala also is also among the fastest men in Africa. Yeah. So number 3, okay, another point about why Kenya is so famous is the fact that we have many Kenyan actors actually making debate, making headlines across the globe. From the famous Lupita Nyong'o, who she is one of the star of black superhero movie called Wakanda. Yeah, we have somebody like Eddie Gathegi, who is one of the actors that has acted with Mr. Professor himself. No, not Professor, but it's the series The Blacklist. Yeah, the famous black guy, that the slim, yeah, that's Eddie Gathegi. So he also acted the movie like the For All Mankind. Yeah, it's a science fiction movie. That's why Kenya is so famous. Another thing why Kenya is so famous, Barack Obama, the former president of America, yeah, who has roots from Kenya, Africa. Also, the UK Prime Minister, Mr. Rich Sunak, he has the grassroots of Kenya. He was born, his parents were born in Kenya. Despite the fact that his parents were born in Kenya, he was born in Kenya, but they migrated to the Britain. He was not born in Kenya, but his parents rather were born in Kenya. There are movies, a series are acted in Kenya from way back 2000s. There are more movies, series, the cartoon series that have been acted in Kenya. You just have to do a research or Google for yourself. You'll see that yeah, it's like amazing. Most like how Kenya is just amazing and it's known out there. Have you heard of safaris? Yeah, so safari is one kind of adventure where you get to visit the wild animals, so the game parks. So Kenya is famous for wild animals, and it got the big 5 animals, including the lion, elephant, rhino, yeah, among other, which are the biggest animals on the planet, guys. So I think even maybe dinosaurs existed sometimes back in Kenya. I don't know. So and also why Nairobi is so famous is like, Nairobi is the only capital city that's surrounded by parks. Nairobi has many parks, animal parks. Yeah, from the famous Kenya wildlife, we have the giraffe center. We have the something like animal orphanage around Nairobi city. Yeah, so it's just spectacular how this amazing country it is. So you should also check on the food Kenya has. Another thing why Kenya is so famous is the food. It has the rich culture of food that as a foreigner or as an resident you love actually to taste, have a look, or have a bite. Do you know the thing like the mtura African sausage? I know it's prepared all over the world, but it's so unique in Kenya and people love it. And do you know that the mtura is sold on the roadside during the night? Yeah, now you know. Thinking of ugali is a paste, like a hard paste made from flour, corn flour, which is mixed with the hot water and prepared, yeah, with some great skills to achieve the maximum taste of the ugali. And ugali in Nigeria, country like Nigeria, they call it fufu, but the Kenyan one is so unique on its way. Have you heard or have you had a taste, that crunchy taste of nyama choma, or they call it the roasted meat? Yeah, it's one of the famous and beautiful meats that you want to have a taste of it and you love it very, 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 very much.